Bafana back at the World Cup for the first time since 2010. 16 years ago, Zakumi was 16, the face of it all. Today he's 32. The guy is fighting with discovery, paying his school fees. God, I miss him. And let's just be honest, the last time we qualified, we had a little help. We were the hosts. Best bribe ever. Allegedly.
But this time, there's a problem. Things are getting heated.
In parts of northern Mexico and southern America, temperatures are likely to soar beyond 30 degrees. Scientists have already warned about players being at risk.
In the 16 years since the 2010 World Cup, the world has changed dramatically. And I'm not talking about how it's okay to wear Crocs in public now.
Hey, I always did that. Comrades, let's keep our cool. Let's get away. Comrades, it took us 16 years to get back into the World Cup, and now you're telling me the sun might take us down? Now you know why I don't support Sundowns, even though they're the best team in the continent, and the one I support sucks. Thank you, Kaizer Chiefs. Looks.
Yep. The bad news is that climate scientists and sports medicine experts are warning that several host cities could experience dangerous levels of heat stress during the tournament.
When we get to 90 degrees or warmer Fahrenheit, as far as the wet bulb globe temperature goes, or 32 degrees Celsius or warmer, FIFA is going to issue mandatory 3-minute cooling breaks.
There might be cooling breaks now, but apparently they ban fans from bringing their own water. Yes, you may die from heat, but how else will I afford a private jet?
Capitalism, baby.
Oh, and this steely thing, don't bring the vuvuzela. Isaban.
That's just rude.
But even with the cooling breaks, experts and players have written to FIFA warning that existing heat protocols may not be enough.
Yeah, I don't know if 1, 2, and 3 Mississippis is enough to recover from heat stress.
It is a concern for me.
No,
I was
it
in LA about 3 weeks ago, and it's not even at its hottest. It's not even where it's going to be. It was unbearable. Are our players capable of working at the level they need to work at the time we need them to over those games during this World Cup to be successful? I think it's an undoing in certain teams and certain situations. I just hope it's not going to be the case for us.
T'as bien raison.
This isn't just a football problem. Extreme heat is starting to affect all kinds of sports around the world. Every year, there's less and less snow for winter sports. During the 2023 Qatar Grand Prix, several drivers experienced heat stress with temperatures in the cockpit exceeding 50 degrees. And just recently, a tennis player collapsed during the French Open and had to leave the court in a wheelchair.
But here's where it gets weirder, comrades. This World Cup is about to make things even worse for the climate.
With an expanded 48-team format across 3 countries for the first time, this World Cup will be the most polluting ever, according to a report by Scientists for Global Responsibility.
All of those flights, guys, the Strait of Hormuz is still fucking closed. We're wasting petrol, please.
And maybe that's not a coincidence.
We partnered with Aramco to build the FIFA Power Rankings.
Put a finger down if you know what Saudi Aramco is. Aramco isn't just any oil company. It's majority owned by the Saudi government, and they're major contributors to the greenhouse gas emissions driving climate change.
So let me get this straight. Scientists are warning that climate change is making football hotter. The hottest World Cup ever is about to start, and one of the tournament's biggest sponsors is an oil company?
What?
This is Sportswashing 101. Here's a short clip from a previous episode about that.
Sportswashing.
Let Omo take care of the tough stains.
Nope, not that. This is all about companies and states laundering their reputations. And no amount of Omo is going to get rid of this stain.
Sport is one of the few things that can still unite us. So sports washing is this idea that oil and gas companies can take advantage of this halo of unity and goodwill.
Comrades, it's so sneaky. Football is the perfect marketing platform. People love football. People trust football. People name their kids after footballers. I know about 18 Ronaldos in Cape Town. There's also about 1,000 Lucas Khatebes in Leeds.
And it's not just the climate. Aramco has faced serious allegations around migrant workers on its contractor projects. Dangerous conditions, extreme heat, families unable to get compensation after deaths on the job.
And before you come for us in the comments, it's not us. The players themselves have signed open letters calling for FIFA to drop the sponsorships.
So say more than 100 female professional players who are condemning the World Football Body's 4-year deal with the Saudi state-owned oil company Aramco.
I'm professional footballer David Wheeler. Unfortunately, FIFA is not showing the leadership that we need to protect the players and the planet.
Aramco isn't trying to sell you petrol at halftime. They're buying legitimacy, making one of the world's most controversial industries feel normal.
That changes everything.
Here's my hot take. We need to make them feel abnormal. And I know exactly how. Check this out.
Hey there! I'm the new black guy from FIFA. The last one's been a little busy lately. And I'm here to invite you to the next stop of the 2026 FIFA World Cup in Donald Trump's America. And also Mexico and Canada. Somos México.
Luzon, Canada.
Get ready for the hottest World Cup ever! Literally. From blazing action in LA to thunderous tackles in Houston, proudly powered by Saudi Aramco, the world's largest oil company. That's great news for African fans. This time, you don't have to come by boat. We'll let you fly. Relax, sure. Saudi Arabia's executed a record number of people this year, and Aramco's sponsorship makes a joke of our climate promises. But we don't take their petrol dollars because we have to. We want to. And that's a sacrifice not many are willing to make. At the FIFA World Cup, football will once again unite all people who can afford the tickets. The 2026 FIFA World Cup, sustainably sponsored by Saudi Aramco.
Shout out Siv Ngesi. You can watch the full sketch on our channel and you can catch him pole dancing on his Instagram.
This episode was made with support from Badvertising, a campaign working to get fossil fuel advertising and sponsorship out of sport. If you'd like to learn more or take action, check out badbits.org.
And comrades, this isn't about not watching the Football World Cup. But come on, guys. Aramco sponsoring football is like Nick Cannon being the face of Durex. And you know when the man shoots, he scores! Good luck, Bafana! Wait, when is this coming out? Welcome home, Bafana! You made us proud. Thank you. Try again and for your start. I hit my teeth again.
Sorry.
In the
during the 2023 Qatar
and you know how when the man scores, the man shoots.
No, banned.